northern border, moved further south. But no, inland is like the kind of gator boys that I worked with. Yeah, with the construction. They would put down logs, yeah, the gator boys, they'd come and they would drive. But this is from a half of a piece. Okay. So actually it would check more on the sapwood side. Right? I see that. That's minimal. It is. But on a wood ground it's going to be more, you see the tiki head, one checked and the other didn't. Yeah. Usually the sapwood side will check as opposed to the hardwood. Like these wood spirits, they'll only really check on the back side here. Like this is, I cut the meat of the tomato out of a big piece. But here's one out of, I don't know how many, that out a piece of cherry that checked in the front.
Oh yeah.
And I used to let them sit out so they get all oxidized.
Right.
And they would sell, but they sell better when they're about this high. Because they get all white, raspy, and old looking and stuff.
They look like Old Man Winter.
Yeah, Old Man of the Woods. That one looks like it had some paint or something on it, but he's got a check down the face. You probably end up in the garden, but if it's at a distance, you wouldn't notice it, or it wouldn't be.
Yeah, I see that.
It depends how obsessive compulsive you are to how much you don't like the checking.
I know it's a living creature that starts it, so
But you can. That's what I mean. I used to carve these out of wood rounds,
right.
and they would crack real bad, and I felt real. And so, not a lot of guys will go to the trouble to get the blocks.
Looks like Santa Claus is coming to town, huh?
Yeah, that's the Scotty one. He's the one that usually I do them more look like me or like that wood spirit. I don't have another Santa here. And he doesn't hold the old lady's hand and walk around the house like I used to. And so I said, before I'm hunched over like this, taking care of your property, I'm going to retire. So that's the way.
So what are you doing all of this in
Cut it back, put it in your compost, and
the geraniums? You start new every year?
no, this one's 3 years old.
So what do you do with that?
Bring them back and take cuttings off of that and make one plant into 30 4-inch cutting, root hormone, put it in sterile medium so there's no fungus. And that's what they do. The greenhouses order thousands of them and they get a 4-inch rooted cutting.
So you just knock the dirt off the roots and
Put
stuff?
it all off of there. I just whatever comes off nice and easy. And then I set it down. I don't want really it's a little tiny one, it ain't gonna make it. And I should have spritzed more in the winter. I just put them away. I also dig up the dahlias and other bulbs. And so I put it in a hanging basket. Usually they're ratty by this time of year.
Right.
So, but you get yourself Osmocote, which is what the nurseries use, and you look down, you see these little granules in your plant. And every time you... But there's knockout roses, and this is Russian sage, the purple one. That's been here ever since we've been here.
Okay.
And then there's peonies, the rusted leaf. Peonies are
Rudbeck,
up and gone. But see this one with the red stem? That's a hibiscus.
Is it really?
And I got hibiscus out by my
Wow. I
by
didn't
my
think they grow this far
telephone
north.
pole. They usually don't winter over, and the nursery sent me 25 of them. What happened was, you see the begonias
I do.
down there? Well, I was supposed to get plants, and they sent me bulbs. They take forever to grow. Like, we love those.
Yeah.
And last year they sent me bulbs. It took all year to get them to grow.
Sure.
So, over.
Okay.
So this was cold hardy for zone
Nice.
5, they said.
Okay.
And I figured on them dead to the world. I put some in my garden.
Right.
And then in the spring, I says, oh, they're going to push. So I dug them up
Right.
and put them out here and over there. And well, we have every bird in Pennsylvania. This, on the other side of this, is a 4 or 5 acre wetland.
Okay.
And with the evergreens here and the water, in the winter, it is a bird fest. I go through tonnage, and these beetles over everything.
Okay.
But these Carolina wrens move in, they got a little beak about like that. And I swear to
Okay.
God. Lilac over
Okay.
here.
Okay.
And they're working on that. There's just one tent.
Very nice.
And
Very nice.
that was the only shrub here when I bought the property.
Boy.
It's lackluster, dull. All the nurseries grow that because they grow fast.
Okay.
And that was the only thing planted here.
You got a beautiful redbud here.
Yeah, well, there used to be a plum here and a 30-foot blue spruce.
Okay.
I'm right on the edge where if I go towards Mount Pocono, Split Rock, you won't see the one. No, the mountains have more elevations, cold. So they take a freak north and they get a Colorado blue Jose seed and graft it onto the and it grows. That's how much it grows a year. What's that? No, that's how much it grows a year. It's susceptible to the spider mite and the needle rust too. But the I'll take it. Look at the place. It's falling down.
That I just have always enjoyed this. The problem is when we do this, that's in our world. When we leave, someone else has to figure out what to do it. And
But I really, this down here, if I maintenance it good in the fall, and I get to it in the spring with a good load of mulch, it all leaves out. I don't have to do that much. I really don't even grow any Romas anymore. They grow like 1,000 on one bush, and it's like, but it doesn't matter now. We put it through the KitchenAid, so it separates the skins, seeds. Wood, but I'll get a lot of carbon wood out of there when I split it.
So you didn't know that until you started cutting it. See if there's any good in it.
What happened was they wanted beer money for rotted wood,
Yeah.
and so no more of that.
So they
but
created work for you.
But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna split it all up. So, and the state encourages us to sell wood because the emerald ash beetle is invasive, it's killing the ash trees. And there was 4 beautiful ash trees here, there's now one left.
Yeah.
And